10, welcome in. Congrats on first and the check-in. How are you doing? Oh shoot, hang on. I didn't start up Mix It Up. And BBT, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in as well. I will grab your guys's check-ins here in a second. Alright. Let's see. Do I remember the command? I don't know if I remember the command. 1 second. Bum, bum. How to do there's a way to do it. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't remember where. Wait, I think I got it. Nope, I lied. I don't know. Can find it and mix it up. But anyways, how's everyone going? Welcome in, BBT. How are you doing? Actually just got home. Nice. Welcome home. I am doing okay. We ignore the little bit of scuff here, and also the ad's about to start. So, perfect. I'll figure this out while the ad's going. Commands. Okay, I got it. Add days. Right? Add days. I don't have to specify a number, right? Man, maybe I have to have my mod teach me how to do this. Let's see. So add days. Actually, wait, hang on. Under custom commands too? Oh, these are custom commands. Hang on, let's see if this works first. Okay, so I cannot do it for, okay, that's not how that works. What am I trying to do? I am trying to add your check-in first, and also BBT's check-in, because I didn't have the program started. So can you do me a favor and do that command? Just do like exclamation point days. Just like that. I thought I could use another person. Okay. Yep, perfect. I just want to make sure that I do not have, that when I do this, it doesn't change the number significantly. Do this. Okay, now try it again, and that should say 14. And if it does, then I can also add first. Okay, perfect. We did an add first, and now we'll add to BBT. All right, perfect. Increased by 1. Okay, that's all we needed. Perfect. There we go. You can also do first as well. Mine won't say anything because I don't check in first for myself. That's kind of weird. But if you want to see how many times you've claimed first, you can do exclamation point first. All right. Now if I go back, nope, not there. We'll keep it on that one. All right. Yeah. Normally I have this set up already. Intense music really add to the vibe of trying to figure this out. I love this song so much. If anyone recognizes the song, I've had one person recognize the song or what the song was based on. It's a fan-made song based on something. And there's specific parts of the song. There's two motifs that are used. This one. And then there's another part earlier on. Let me go back to that part if I can find it. Right here. Anyways, I love the song so much. How is everyone doing? I can mark these off now because I fixed the check-ins and the first. Hopefully the rest of them, anyone else that checks in, it does it automatically. I'll try to keep an eye on that. My moderator said he's going to be late, so we're going to go ahead and get started in the Whirling Waltz event. I was a doofus last night and was doing the dailies, forgetting that I could save them for stream today. So we will just hop right into the event. I am excited. I'm happy. Oh, also, 10, what did you think of the Archon quest? Because I'm sure you finished it by now, right? Based on your last few streams. What did you think? Late Jua. Yes, late Jua. He didn't say why, but I'm sure he's got important things to take care of. You haven't done the event yet? Ooh, okay. So I guess this is the warning. I don't know if you care about spoilers for the event or not. But we'll go ahead and just immediately get started. It was super good. I agree. I thought it was really cool at the end. It was a little unfortunate with the lack of voices, but I'm sure that Koi Dao would have killed it as Albedo, as per usual. It was such a cool ending too, and I can't wait to see more of where they go with that, because now it's Archon quest, so now it's main story, like with Mini Jurin, and I can't wait to see what that leads to. Albedo and Major in lover, so fair. And you don't care about event spoilers? Perfect. We'll go ahead and get started then. Orchid, welcome in. Good to see you as well. How are you doing? And okay, the check-ins are automatically working now. Good. You missed Koi's voice? Yeah, I did too. Oh wait, I've got two musics going on, don't I? We'll pause the epic music. And I need to also unmute the game for myself. Alrighty. Bennett, Albedo, Noelle, Rosario, and more for being in the Archon quest for the first time. Yes! My girl Noelle got her Archon quest debut, I'm pretty sure. If she was in the Archon quest before, it was way early on. But I don't think she was. I know she's got her 2 story quests, and her 2 hangout events. And she's been in a few events. But having her in the Archon quest makes me so happy now. And it was such a cool little thing too. So Noelle, I knew I was gonna be so glad. Yes. Good. Kiddo's graduating high school Saturday. Hey, nice. Congrats on the, not to you, but I mean, to you as well. It's as much of a parent or guardian's accomplishment as it is the kid who's graduating as well, I think. You know what I mean. But anyways, congrats for the graduation. Doing anything special? Alright, do we want to do focused? Probably doesn't matter. We'll just go and hop into it. That's Fleuve Cendre. What's the best way to get here? Probably here from the Steambird. We'll go with the Steambird. We don't have Aoife. We do have Auroron. I don't want to put him in the team comp just for... And Charlotte and Kinich.
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird?
Completely agree and understand. Okay, perfect.
We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kinich?
I love Charlotte and Kinich. They're both great.
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Oh. I don't know if Charlotte's voice is in this. It's not. That's unfortunate. Okay. Hold up. This one's a gem. Illegal restaurant caught serving Saurian stew. Proves surprisingly popular.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing.
What?
Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
My oh my, that can't be for real. Ugh, fine. I hate to admit it, but you've won this one. Don't think this is spoilers, but Charlotte is the only one not voiced in the event. 99% sure. You've done most of the prerequisite quests, but not all. Yeah, that's not a spoiler. That's unfortunate. Oh, what's her name again? I can't remember. Charlotte is voiced by. Where's VA? VA. My Aoki Tuttle. Tuttle. My Aoki Tuttle. The name sounds familiar other than just when when she was announced for the voice. What else was she in? Oh, she's in Monhan Wilds. It doesn't look like anything I recognize. Unless... Oh, she's in Tears of the Kingdom? Okay. Alright, well, anyways. But yeah, that's a little unfortunate. She's got such a great energy.
Huh? What?
Oh.
Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded? No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Surely not. Aha! I thought I heard familiar voices. Well, if it isn't Nolan Paimon. What a coincidence! Mr. Kenichi and I were talking about you two just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he's a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. So, anything you want to share with me about the Great Null's triumphant exploits in Natlin? It was a team effort. Modest as ever. Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry. Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
What a pleasant surprise. He plays one of the, stable band people in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the eunuchs getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
Oh, that? We were just trading tabloid headlines. Is that what you're talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
I'm sorry you had to see such an unflattering side to Fontaine, Mr. Kenichi. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock and scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their sales. The ones who still got a shred of integrity The ones who've still got a shred of integrity will at least clarify the truth in the main body of the article, although the misleading headline is still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. But others, like the one we were just reading aloud, have no qualms about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Probably. That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kenichi.
Huh? Him? Lenient?
Oh.
Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Oh, right, because he's not allowed in Fontaine.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
It's Kura's and Robbie's research assistant. Oh, okay, the little girl who studies in the depths. I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom. I only played Breath of the Wild. Just the main story and then some of the side content. I never got, fully explored in Breath of the Wild, and I haven't touched Tears of the Kingdom yet. I want to, but I don't have a Switch. I played Breath of the Wild on a friend's Switch. Whenever I would go to his place, he'd play a little, and then he'd let me play, on my own account. So, yeah, I haven't touched Tears of the Kingdom. Probably don't know. I don't know. I'm not a knower. One of these days, maybe I'll get around to it when it's no longer popular and people are like, Tears of the Kingdom, just the Obi-Wan meme. No, that's a name I've not heard in a long time. The opposite, you have a Breath of the Wild save that's almost 100%. Hey, nice. I respect that. I respect that a lot. That's like what I was trying to do with Wind Waker, which I need to get back into doing, but only once I figure out a way that it doesn't screw up my my monitors and display layouts. Then I can get back into the 100% run for Wind Waker.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, It's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins.
Hmm.
But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan.
Breath of the Wild was your intro to gaming? That's not a bad intro to gaming, I will say. It's a really good one.
Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
And if you're wondering why the Udex didn't preside over the trial, it's because this case was assigned to another judge right from the offset. There are other judges in Fontaine? I know that he was like the head judge, which would imply that there were other judges, but we hadn't seen any, so I just kind of assumed he was the only one. Intro other than Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft's also not bad either. It's a nice... They're both, they're both valid. Like, you can stay, like, even if you've only played Minecraft, like, someone who's only played Minecraft and plays it, like, religiously, you can still call them a gamer. Like, they're still, they game. They're gaming, right? I think that's still valid. But anyways, yeah, there are other judges, apparently. Good to know. It's not as if the Palais Marmonia only has one judge. See, no one told this to us, Charlotte. We can't expect Monsieur Neuvillette to handle every single case himself. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smoothly, and it was all thanks to Mr. Kenichi's testimony as a key witness.
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kenich.
Whew. It was all a misunderstanding. The world's not going to end. They just gave Neuvillette all the interesting cases, basically. Maybe not, but it'd be an even better world for me if Mr. Kenichi here would agree to another exclusive interview with the Steambird.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
Drat, you saw right through me. Guess I'll put it down to the keen instincts of a renowned saurian hunter. Any response to that, or...?
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
She's such a journalist. I love it so much. I'm so here for it.
Kenich the speechless! Kenich the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Back to me again? Ah, of course. That's a brilliant idea. But that also means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let me put together a thorough list of interview questions. Sounds like I'm not allowed to refuse. Well, I know I can be persistent, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to go track down a gestionnaire and report these increasingly outrageous tabloids. Farewell, my friends, until we meet again. And she's off.
Charlotte never stops, does she?
No, she doesn't. Off topic, and don't worry about answering. I was like, what exactly does the change accent redeem means? Probably pretty obvious, but you are but a fool. No worries. It switches me between American and British accents. So, normally I use an American accent when I stream. It's just a little bit easier, but you can make me use my British accent, if you want, and then, get really, watch people get really confused when they come in. But yeah, that's all it does. It just switches between my accents. Right now it's just British and American. I have other accents that I tried learning, but it's I wouldn't say that they're like good enough anymore. I used to do decently well with Scottish and Irish, but I haven't used those in a very long time, so I just don't anymore. It's just it sounds horrendous to me. Do a British accent, wish for real. I mean, it's just one of those things, like it's, you grow up, speaking a certain way or using certain accents, right? It's just how it is. I don't know. I don't have much to say about that. I feel like I'm being interviewed now by Charlotte. Change the accent, 10 minutes. All right, let me set a time real quick. Test drive. All right, 1 second. Set a time for 10 minutes. Okay, we've got a 10-minute timer going on. And here's the jarring part, is now that I've already started doing the dialogue in-game, it's going to sound different because I'm now in a different accent.
Anyway,
Oh, they don't
just
have
have to
accents though.
ask.
Charlotte was the only one. Okay, well, I guess I'll just be, what's the word? Reacting in a British accent. 10 minutes? No, it's got to be 10 minutes. That's the rule I've set for myself. That way, people don't feel shortchanged when they do the redeem. So I set the 10 minutes as a limit for myself. Sometimes it goes further. Sometimes I just keep it for like half an hour. So thrown off. No, it's not that I don't think I can. It's just
How thing that popped out before. Or was it a how? It kind of looked like a how, but at the same time...
welcome in, Chua. How's it going? We had a bit of a misstart at the beginning with the mix-it-up. I have fixed it, though. Also, we've got a change my accent redeem going on right now, as you probably are aware.
Oh, that thing.
That thing.
Yeah, that was a how.
Huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
I guess I've got to do the traveler's part, don't I? Maybe he's not what is that? Acclimatizing. Maybe he's not acclimatizing very well to Fontaine.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing?
Acclimatizing.
Aw, poor almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
We love the house slander.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's
British
nothing
traveler canon.
physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, I get it now. I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does.
Thumbs up.
Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kaniche holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying almighty Dragon Lord.
But why is that a law? Why is that a law in Fontaine that you can't release flying objects in the first 3 days?
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a how wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside
Not
the
for me to
Palais
say what
Mermonia
everyone's
about an
thinking.
event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking.
Ooh.
I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two.
Doubtful.
If you're free, why don't you come along?
Sure, seeing how angry always makes my day. Sure, always up for a bit of fun.
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
So it's a filmmaking event? Or was that just the setting? Okay, hang on, where we go? Not at the Palais. Every law or warning comes from something. Exactly.
Looks like I remembered
What
correctly.
happened that caused
we
them
are.
to ban flying objects the first 3 days?
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
Oh wow. That's not just a pier or a dock. That's a full-on... They went full out and built something here.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House.
Yeah.
There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Someone's had a few too many cups of coffee.
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
There's something oddly familiar about the way you talk.
Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right,
Ah.
the unlucky one.
Yeah. Good to see you again. The prototype lens has come in handy, by the way. Been keeping sort of busy with some proper work lately. We'll do the first one.
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams.
It's one of the Salon Solitaire here. Which one's that? Surintendant Chevaumorin. Mademoiselle. I can't remember the names.
I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too!
Lepine, Pauline. No, please. Tell me it's not true.
Huh? You've got to be kidding.
Yeah.
Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project.
Hey, how? Get out of here.
If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get,
The-
straight from the heart!
The way she's just staring at him.
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Ball octopus shaped Gentilhomme Usher, the bubbly seahorse shaped Surintendant Chevaumorin. Okay, it was Surintendant Chevaumorin, and the armor crab shaped Mademoiselle Crabaletta. That's right, the most obvious of the names.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there.
Oh.
Is it some sort of smart personal assistant?
Yes, yes, it is.
You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Please, please, Archons, no. Please, no.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be!
Just nod, smile and nod, yes.
And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century!
Do not mass produce a how, please. The sentiment of the century.
I shall have you know that I am Kahula How, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I
No.
meant no offense.
Don't encourage him. Please don't.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Navia!
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Absolutely gorgeous. What are you all talking about? You love a how? Well, everyone is entitled to an opinion. Even if that opinion is wrong. I'm sorry. No, he could be quaint. I just hate how obnoxious he is. Also, yes, hello Navia.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Ah, my trusty partner. Very well, thanks. Even better now that you're here. Hey, yo! Being judged. I mean, verdict is in the name. By the way, after this cutscene, you can choose to either continue the story by following the quest waypoints, or ignore it for the management sim event game by talking to Navia. Let's talk to Navia then. There's the timer, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Very well, thanks. Even better now that you're here.
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
She's so cordial to everyone. It's slightly painful, actually. Please, Navia, for your own good. For your own good, please, don't encourage him. Everyone's just side-headed.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners.
Love Navia. We all love Navia here.
Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name.
Alright.
Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
How's totally being treated like a little cuddly pet.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Poor Navia.
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event, and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
Yeah, like Surintendant.
That's right, the one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran!
She added a D at the end there. That doesn't go
After
there.
much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal, a win-win arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions.
Hey, look at that. She's making her way up in the world.
Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part?
Sure, yes. Sorry, I wasn't listening. What? Yes.
It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake.
Literally.
Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there!
Oh. I mean, there she is.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Scary lady. Tasteful excellence. A famous chef and pioneer of Fontaine's precision gastronomy, a culinary movement that takes the rigorous precision and quantitative methods that are routine in scientific experimentation and applies them to cooking. In the eyes of her students, she is both a genius who strives for perfection and a stickler whose exacting standards fill them with dread. To create dishes that transcend the sublime, she is constantly pushing the boundaries of flavor.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Just a tiny bit.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a Hao go be her assistant.
You little... What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Ah, apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Sure thing. Alright, can we go talk to Escoffier?
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Fun fact, for people who don't know, her VA is British, which you don't hear for the most part, but there are a few moments where her accent slips. Alright, what about these two? Nope, okay. Okay, so, Dewey, you said here we could choose to either continue the story by following the quest waypoints or ignore it for the management sim event game by talking to Navi.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Let's do this.
It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated.
Palmer doesn't have enough brain juice for this.
We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
We've done plenty of big business ourselves. That's true. Because there were other, what's it called? The, management sims. Potion seller. I'm going into battle, and I require only your strongest potions. My potions are too powerful for you, traveler. You can't handle my potions. You can go ahead and link that here, Jua, if you can find it. Also, thank you again, 10 for the accent change redeem. We'll go back to, we'll switch it over to American now.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures.
Perfect.
Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
That one was Gentle Musher. Love the slow accent. It's hard to do like I mean, it's
As
not
you
that
can
hard.
see, our fantasy land's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt her. It's sometimes tricky to just do like straight from one to another, no matter the accent. So it kind of is a little bit of a fade out, I guess.
The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously.
Things moving past the timer, very interesting, thrown off the entire time. That's what it's there for. And also to keep me on edge. Also to keep me in practice. Like both my British and my American accents sound fake to me sometimes when I do like back and forth. And I get a little like, I guess, self-conscious. But anyways.
That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period.
Keep you on your toes. Yes, my metaphorical tentacle toes. Yes.
Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish.
Want to make a joke but can't because it would spoil Escoffier's story quest. I see. No worries. Natural accent, non-American, it sounds natural. They're both relatively natural, but I've lived in America for a long time, so you know, this accent comes naturally to me. I typically try not to go too into detail about like stuff where I am, where I've lived, where I'm from, you know, all that kind of stuff, because you know, streamer privacy stuff. But yeah, no, they both come naturally to me, more or less.
So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks.
I forgot everything you said, Navia. I'm so sorry. I'm sure I'll remember it, or I'm sure I will pick it up as I go.
As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently.
I'm more so just listening to the sound of her voice than what she's actually saying. I'm just glad that there are more voices in this event. And also, Navi's VA does such a great job for her. Didn't mean like that. No, no worries, Ten. You're good. You're good. You're basically the boss and control everything. Awesome. All right, let's get those profits, everyone. Everyone, I want you to bring in profits. Do that. Do the thing. Do the business and bring in the profits. I think that's how bosses speak, right?
Which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period.
But yeah, no worries, Ten. Myself or one of my mods will let people know if they're getting like a little too personal. And you're a regular here. Like, I know that you're just, you know, you mean no harm and you're not trying to be like super probing, so you're good. And if something does get too personal, like, you know, like I said, I or one of my mods will just, you know, kind of be like, you know, hey, maybe we don't talk about that. But you're fine. You're totally fine.
Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora.
More Mora. It's such a weird way to say
Kinda
that.
like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
Lego movie. I think I get it, but just in case, say it all again. I wasn't paying attention. Guess we'll learn on the job.
Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out.
You have funds and time to spend on upgrades and events. You get more as you upgrade stuff. You can hire staff to run the events and earn more Mora, but you have to pay the staff a wage. And you can choose a food buff every cycle for a bonus to something. Ooh, okay.
If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble.
I just saw a crab get Thanos snapped in the background here.
And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake.
There's a bit more to it, but that's the main bit. Perfect.
To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
You want me to be your test player? I get it. You want me to set the benchmark.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe.
And even if they weren't, I'm sure we'd be fine, Navia. We'd be okay.
I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us.
That's because there are no existing activities yet. You have to pay to set them up.
All right then. Let's start with Eclectic Escapades and put our first guide together.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Look at the fancy Geo ladies. Wait, hang on. Picture time. Wait, do I want to be on the other side? No, this is fine, I think. She's already facing this way. Hang on, how do I... There we go. Let's try happy. See, her happy face looks like she's in pain. Like, it's like Hide the Pain Herald or something. Her default is almost better, but we'll do this one just in case. Alright. Hang on, maybe I can, like, cheat the camera a little bit by doing it at an angle? Slightly? Just a little less. Okay, let's try this. Oh. It's a lot of... Okay, there we go. Nope, wrong one. Perfect. It looks so cool. Alright. Look at them. Hang on, they're not centered. Come on. This is the best I could do, I think. Okay. Right there. And then again, yeah, we'll do one where she's smiling. Alright, perfect. Love it. Welcome in, Miko. How's it going? Both Rose girlies? Yes. Both Rose Geo ladies. Jewel, can I get a shout out from Miko, please? Miko, how's it going? Actually, wait, hang on. Oh, never mind. I have to unlock this. Thank you. Genshin camera is so annoying to use. It's a little, yeah, it can be a little much. Didn't look like much changed. Oh, it's this over here? That was fast. Okay. Ticket price, max service value. Formulate a standard strategy to ensure smooth running of the facility. I mean, I can attempt. Okay. Collect the required number of adventure coins and read. Oh, it's just one of these. Okay. Some traps in the stage will decrease the time. Air diving or gliding. Makes sense. Okay, cool. And into this one. I love the swimming mechanics in Genshin, in Fontaine. Ooh, up, shoot. I missed a few. I can do better. I just forgot how to up for a second. I'm used to like inverted controls when flying. Shoot. Yeah, normally having pitch inverted is standard for me. I mean, we did it. We did it. Skimming the instructions and therefore not using the speed boost ability at any point. Wait. I thought it was saying the rings were the speed boost. Wait. It was saying the rings when you're flying or when you're diving
Both
are
of you
speed
seem
boost,
even
right?
more excited than before.
Wait.
Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
The challenge format is super easy to get into, and it ties in perfectly with the film theme.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
And you could press E to make more rings. Oh.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say.
Yeah, I definitely, I completely missed that part.
They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of
Do some
them have
editing.
already
Thanks to
started
Lurk10.
designing
Hope
spin-off
the editing goes
products
well.
inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness.
I don't think there are too many runner-ups for that title. Also, the way she said Surintendant. Wait, where is it?
Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance.
Alright, okay.
Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them.
Second place? Who was first? Wait, did I... Wait. Oh, she did say second place. I heard she won. My ears completely edited that part out. I heard that she won that in the last most popular character. Yeah, who was first then? Maybe one of the other Salon Solitaire members, I guess. Interesting, interesting.
These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
Like, I heard she won, and then the name of the thing, and then even dubbed this, like, it all sounded positive, so my brain didn't register that it was second place. Not even should I kind of want one too. Shouldn't Farina be getting a sizable cut?
Don't worry. As Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue.
Hey, she can buy so much macaroni with that. Also, welcome in, Cobalt. Good to see ya. How's it going? Yo, 60%? That's a lot of macaroni.
After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily. Not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image.
Aw. It's going. She could buy so much cake with that. That's true. Cake and macaroni. It's going. Well, I hope it's going well. And if it's not, I hope it gets better for you, Cobalt. Always good to see you around here.
The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
True.
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance.
I think I get it.
Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us.
Hey. Also, Cobalt, are you the one with the Navia command on Ligley's channel? I thought it was you. I could be mistaken though, because there are a lot of those commands floating around there now. Head of human resources, definitely a first. I'll make an awesome boss. I don't know that I would. I have very high standards when it comes to reviewing resumes.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you.
Fair enough. Fair point.
Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Alrighty. I want to do this one again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. I can do better. I can do better. Let me do it again. Okay, I can't do it again. Oh.
When reviewing resumes, pay attention to each applicant's area of expertise.
Elon, Constantin, and I don't remember how you pronounce the J in French. Give me a second. Huh. You know what? Cheating. Okay, it is like je. Wasn't sure, and I don't know why I wasn't sure. That seems pretty obvious. Whatever. Anyways, Alain, Constantin, and Jala. Okay, I can only recruit Alain. Follow-up development for the Fontaine Research Institute's stabilization mechanism project. Can I just... I cannot. Okay, cool. Yep.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on the job. I'll be monitoring their attendance closely.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
Hey. Alright, now that there's someone stationed there, surely we can try this out now, right? Hello, Elon. Hello. Do you have a request for me? Take care of your mental well-being and enjoy your work. I get the impression that I intimidate you. Oh, no, I'm not intimidated, just cautious. You know what they say, never upset the client. Besides, given all the help you've lent me in the past, it's important that I show you the proper respect. I can't afford to get fired again. The way the market is right now, it's not a good time to be looking for work as a freelance engineer. I like this position. I'll work as hard as it takes to get the job done. That's what I like to hear. But, take care of your mental well-being and enjoy your work. Is that all? There's no 100-page set of requirements? Whew. Looks like I finally caught a break. A nice, easy assignment. Although, at most, it might keep me busy for a couple of months. If only I could work here forever. Alright, now... Okay. In that case, I want to serve you. I should get back to my work. I love... Okay, I love the IRF's outfits. like the engineering like outfits that they get. It's so steampunk. Like the gloves, like all the gears on everything. The boots. The waistcoat. It just looks so cool. The guy, the female ones and also the male ones. We don't have a male engineer nearby though. Okay. Hi, Navia.
Well, this cycle of operation sure got us off to a good start. On to the next one.
There are 6 different employees for each stall, each with different starting and max training levels. You can only have 3 employees working at a stall at a time, so if you have 4 employees, it may be worth considering dismissing the lowest value employee as they won't have much work to do. This is awkward. Oh no, we have to let people go? Oh, that's unfortunate. As someone who was just recently let go from their job, that hits home a little too much. Let's see. Are there only 8 cycles? Also, can we... No, we have to end the cycle. Okay. Wage expenditure. Current cycle profit, 2,400. Unused action points. Okay. We're naturals when it comes to raking in the dough. We make the perfect money-making duo. Alrighty.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start.
There's only 8 time segments per cycle right now. As you upgrade certain facilities, you can get more time segments. Oh, okay.
Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier.
Good friend Escoffier,
She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
Alright, Escoffier.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
She has... I saw someone not breaking down, but like going into depth about her design. First of all, she has so many heart motifs on her, in her eyes, on her outfit, the little like embellishments or whatever, the drawn in patterns, even like on the mech tail that she has. Also, her stockings have glitter. They're like very shiny.
Hey there, Escoffier.
For no reason.
Oh, my employers are here.
There's a bit of an accent slip there.
The president of the Spina di Rasula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
Maybe a little bit. Also, let me hear that again.
Oh, my employers are here.
Tiny bit of an accent slip. There are 2 people that Escoffier considers good friends according to her character story, not story quest. No spoilers. Okay, one is Navia. Feel free to guess who the other is. Is it the Traveler at some point? Like, eventually?
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the Traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Theme dish?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park.
Her story is before she met Traveler, so not the Traveler this time. Okay. Who would she have known before? Hotel de Boer, so... Oh, Farina? Is it Farina?
But
Yep,
this isn't
makes
just
sense.
about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
I love her smug smirk right there.
Then Paimon come every single day.
Do you have annual passes? I found a way to live here.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef's surprise dish. So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next themed dish.
Another little bit of an accent slip there. I shouldn't be pointing it out. Like, she did fantastic. Like,
Now then, give me your hand.
I'm not saying it to, like, as a criticism. I'm just noticing it. My hand?
A warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin. A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
Was that an alright I heard from her?
Alright.
Yep. Fontaine is basically a mix of Britain and France, so the British accent kind of makes sense anyways, and it's pretty obvious that she's inspired by a certain famous British chef. I mean, true, but like, the VA herself is British, so it's kind of cheating. I don't know why they didn't just go with British. It's like, can we not have British accents, British people, or British sounding people in Genshin? Like, why does it have to be American? Power-packed barbecue ribs. 30% less the next time you upgrade any attraction. Okay. Oh, the little, like, chibi escoffier.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy.
Richa. Why can we not?
The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste. Perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day.
Now I'm just doing this out of, like, curiosity. Just for, like, just as, like a vocal training exercise, I guess. Or
I've
whatever.
refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version.
Richa.
The mint extract in the seasoning.
Yep. I don't know. It's not as jarring as some other things I've heard in this or other games, but it's still just very noticeable to me.
But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly.
Like, Wuwa, for example, Wuthering Waves. They hired British VAs and told them to use American accents. It was almost exclusively, if not entirely exclusively, British VAs, all told to use American accents. And it was a bit of a rough start in the beginning. You could kind of tell that things weren't quite there or lighting up or whatever. And then they kind of let that requirement go. I'm glad that they did, even though I don't play the game. But why not, just... Yeah, I get it's acceptable sometimes. Like, it's, it's fine, whatever. And more power to you if you can do different accents. But again, if she's supposed to be, like, one of the biggest things is she's supposed to basically be Genshin's Gordon Ramsay. It would have sold it so much more, I think. Whatever. Anyways, I'm not being picky or whatever. I'm just making observations.
As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh? If I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Wow.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
Should we do our Scoffier polls now, or wait until we do her quest?
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly. The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
That's so dumb. Up to you, but you won't know the best themed place to wish for her until you do her quest. That's actually a very compelling point to me.
That unique aroma. I wonder how you'll inspire my cooking this time.
What's it like working here?
I'd say it's quite similar to working at the tavern in the Fleuve Cendre. There's something special about seeing diners' faces light up when they taste your food. You don't get that working in the closed-off kitchen in a grand hotel. If something like this comes up again, just call me. Don't worry, we know each other. No commission fee needed. I won't take a single mora.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
That unique aroma. It's nothing. Just take care not to overwork yourself.
She spoiled it herself just now? Wait, did she? Okay. I forgot what she said. I was only like kind of just going through dialogue. If she said it now, I did not catch it. I'm trying to see if there's anything like particularly interesting. And now I'm going to check the themed
Alright then,
dish.
I'll just go with the flow. It's about time for a fresh new flavor.
But yeah, okay, we already got that. Yeah, if you spoiled it, I either didn't catch it or just immediately forgot. I can do better. I can do better, but let me see what Navi has to say.
Now that everything's going smoothly, it's about time we upgraded our facilities.
Same dialogue. Yep, same dialogue. Okay. Upgrade facility. Okay, it's just yes.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how satisfied customers are with each stall. An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills.
Train staff. Okay, a little happier. Alright, can we do it now?
Whew, that should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
I wouldn't say that just yet, Navia.
Huh? Have we really? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Just goes to show how well Navia explained it all. Couldn't have done it without Navia's guidance.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing your own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
I just want to do the minigame again. I just want to do better at the minigame. Oh no, this okay. It's a Melazine. Interesting. Okay, we cannot upgrade more. If we Uncle Scimitar. Captain Fermento Juice. Constantin. Their wages. Jeez. Okay, I can see why. Okay, the service value and the wages do kind of correlate. That's a huge, like, if you just get +2 and 100, if you use that as a baseline, then this wage should only be 700. Either that or the service value should be a lot more. Unlock the corresponding facility to recruit. Okay. Well, can't do much there, I guess. Let me see. What else can we do? Can't upgrade it yet. We could dismiss her. I don't want to. That would be so mean. Alright, well, okay. I guess there is nothing else to do here. I just want to do the minigame again. I can do better.
Someone needs assistance.
Also, let me clear this notification. I need to avoid Lapine Pauline. Ooh, okay. Movie masterpiece. Unlock. Check their levels. The other two are maxed at level 7, but Constantin has a max level of 10 starting at level 1. Interesting. Okay, so he's probably a better investment long term then, I would assume. Okay. Go formulate. Alright, well, let's try to do better on this one. Where are we? Where are we supposed to be? This is the same thing as the Oceanid, but the walls look different, I think. Use the barrage firing device to destroy it. Use your special ability at the right moment to avoid the barrage more easily and get closer to the target defense faster. Okay.
I'll catch up.
Interesting. I'm assuming we don't want to go into the water. Okay.
Someone needs
All right.
assistance.
Even like, ow. Okay. Why is it T?
I'll catch up.
Okay, never mind. I don't like that it's on T. That's so inconvenient out of the way.
I'll catch up.
Okay, one more. Oh, shoot. That works. Run. And there. Easy peasy. There's another one. Wait, no, there's... Okay, we're done, I think. Find a way to claim the treasure key. We just go up to it. Find a way to claim the key. Okay. All right.
I'll catch up.
Okay, cannot upgrade. Okay. Navia.
You've got this park off to a great start, partner. The ball's really starting to roll, huh? I can't wait to see how it'll all turn out. How exciting!
Hi, Navia. All right. I think, maybe. No, it's oh, this one. What's that? Hang on, what does that say? What does that say? Press T for a convenient management screen. It'll also let you set your dish for the cycle without having to go through a Scoffy's dialogue every time. Ooh. Oh, nice. Manor. We did the first one, and wasn't the one we did just now Mellow Manor? Upgrading and expanding your facilities, you can increase the corresponding facilities ticket sales. Park. Ticket sales, visitor volume, you can further enhance the ephemeral film fantasies, overall revenue. Performance reward. Oh, this is where we get, okay, this is the reward menu too. Perfect. Can't do that yet. We will get the bow. I don't know who the bow is going to be good for yet, but we'll get it. Now what does that say? I want to figure out what this translates to. Okay. Fontaine's script. This says F I. Wait, is that an I? No, it's not an I. F. I don't see the second character. It's on here somewhere. I just can't see it. Okay, next one. F something. Cedro, welcome in. Good to see you. You did movie masterpieces. You haven't unlocked Mellow Manor yet. Okay, I see. Film? It says film? Oh, okay. Thank you, Jua. Oh, so it was an I. It doesn't look like an eye. There's supposed to be dots on there, aren't they?
Do you take sugar?
1
1 cube or 2?
LM. Yeah, it does say film. Okay, well, thank you, Jua. That makes so much. That makes a lot of sense. But yes, Ezra, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, hang on. Special action points. Let's see. Can I unlock this one now? I cannot. I need 4. Why did you stand up? Wait, why did you stand up, Navia? Oh, because she was... I see. She's out of range. Okay, she's just rendered in. Okay. Confirm. Financial informed about recent overall revenue trends. Plus 38%. That's not great, I guess. But profits went up. So, burb. Alright. Performance reward, nothing? Yeah, nothing. Okay. Next cycle. Wait. No, we're on the same cycle. Never mind. Almost ended a day without doing anything. Lock. Remember to set the disc first? Ah, yes, thank you, Chua. Rewards, 12. Okay, hang on. Let's do the dish. How to do dish? Restaurant. Okay. Movie masterpieces revenues increased by 40% this cycle. We are going to do... Okay, it's not on here. Upgrade the same attraction 2 times this cycle to increase its revenue for the current cycle by 60%. I don't know if we can even do that yet. I don't know if we'll have the funds to do that. Let me spend funds this cycle. You will be guaranteed to receive a 50% refund. That sounds like a good one. We'll do that for early on. Since I'm not sure if we can... This sounds like it could easily lead into this one to allow us to upgrade something next cycle. Also, yes, the little chibi Escoffi at the top. That's so cute. Okay. Wait, why does that say... Why does that have a notification on? Oh, because we can hire people. Okay. So 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, plus 2 and 100 for all of them. Movie masterpieces, eclectic escapades, and Mellow Manor. We don't have anyone at either of these yet. We haven't even set this one up. Or no, sorry, we haven't set this one up yet. Let's set this one up first. And then we can do that. Oh, we did set it up. That was the first thing we did. Never mind. Okay, so we can... staff center. Let's get you in here. Confirm, and then we'll get you in here as well. Do those count as upgrades? And can we only have... No, we can have more than one person. I'll wait until we hire the Melusine. Wait, actually. That will be updated in 1 cycles. We don't even have enough to recruit her anyways. So sorry, Marine. Island Manor. Upgrade. Okay, we don't have action points to upgrade. What about upgrade this one? Still no? Still no. Okay, let's talk to these people. Island Manor is a bit different in that before you end the day, you'll want to set it up to get as most as possible. So click Manage Manor. Oop. Manage Manor. Island Manor is a leisure spot to which our animal friends may be invited. You will receive satisfaction ratings from them based on the layout of their accommodations. Interesting. Living habitat is the same species are suited to living alongside one another. Once you have put a certain number of animals on the same species together, will greatly increase who love to party and who will greatly increase satisfaction when placed as neighbors to other animal species. Are we to know which ones those are? The animals you invited will stay in the manor. Don't forget to go say hello. The little ones. Okay, how do we do this? Friendly animal slime. Good little hydrofungus. There's also, okay, different arrangements. Huge golden finch. And then voracious squirrel. Enjoys living with its pals. Some of them raised on a special diet boast almost absurdly robust physiques. And these have the same info, right? Yeah. Those living with its pals. Wait. Oh, they all have the same info. Okay. Satisfaction 6, 12, 6, 12. Okay. Hang on. 1 to say 4. Unique terrestrial. When there are 3 groups of terrestrial life forms in the manor, overall satisfaction is increased. The animal raised on the special diet post. Okay. So what about this one? When there are 3 unique groups of unique life forms. Well, we don't even have that many. We only have 2 of these, so I guess that doesn't play in effect yet. You don't pick the animals you get. Oh. Oh, okay. So I just say... Okay, it doesn't matter what I click. It just gives info. Invite animals. I see. Okay, continue. We cannot. Okay. I see. Interesting. Okay. Can we do this a different way? Surely we can. Yeah, okay. There's no other way to get another one of these in here, because they don't... You can't mirror them, can you? You can only rotate. That's fine. What is this? Nope. Let's see. Unique life forms are slimes in general, so putting 2 of the same slimes is putting 2 unique... Oh, okay. It's not different ones. I see. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, it even says... Okay, thank you, Joa. Oh. Satisfaction? Perfect. Alright. Or mushrooms. Yep, alright. That makes sense. I was thinking it was like 3 different species, not just 3 groups. Alright, Constantin. Elegant. Exquisite. I'm entirely enamored with these exhilarating improvisations. A lot of ease. Hope you're working hard. Try not to get overly enamored. You need to maintain focus. I hope you're working hard. I unquestionably am. I had 2 double espressos before I started work. My motivation and energy levels are through the roof. It's just a shame we don't have enough staff to accompany the guests in their puzzle solving. All we can do is sit by and provide them help when necessary. It could be so much more fun. Try not to get overly enamored. You need to maintain focus. And I surely will. This attraction may lack the urgency and pressure of battle, but these mechanical challenges are not to be taken lightly. In the name of the Blade Dancer, I assure you, I will ensure that our guests will be entertained by an experience both exciting and safe. Oh wait, we know you, don't we? The Blade Dancer. We've seen this guy before. We have seen him before. Remember to level up employees. They'll ask for more wages but provide more profit. Don't see any difference between characters all the same level. Just some can be trained more to a higher max level. Okay. You're really embracing the spirit. As I eternally do. Okay, and then who's in charge over here? Jala. Wait, you're not from Fontaine, so maybe that's not how you pronounce your name. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't go running off now, little ones. If you're good, we can prepare some delicious food and hold a banquet for you all over the manor. Running off. Don't mind them. They're perfectly harmless, just so long as they don't break anything. It's just a bit of mischief that can be easily trained out of them. But if they start running around and breaking things, or hurting the other animals, even upsetting the local ecosystem, well, that would make them an invasive species, in which case they would need to be dealt with mercilessly. Yikes. Let's not do that. What's on the menu? I guess it would need to be vegetarian? If they need more protein, then we can add some legumes. Cooking isn't really my forte, just my experience is more with looking after prey. We could try taking them back to their natural habitat. Constantin is from the event Dance of Resolute Will, that's right. Anjala is the merchant from Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure and Invasive Fish Wrangler. Oh! Oh, right. I forgot her name. Okay, let's see, we want to... That reminds me, I should really do some research on how to properly feed the guests at the manor. Okay, let's... train. Select escapade. You... How do I train you? Can I not? How do I level them up? Oh, okay. I just cannot level her up yet. I can train these two, though. Alright, perfect. That should be a successful day, I think. Perfect. Nice. Awesome. And hi, Navia. Anything new?
You've got this park off to a great start.
Nope, nothing new.
I can't wait to see how it'll all turn out. How?
Yep. You click the train button. She's maxed out at level 7. Wait. I didn't realize she was already maxed out. I thought we just did it the one time. Huh, okay. Alright, perfect. Sales are going up. That's what we like to see. Looks like the service for movie masterpieces didn't fully satisfy our customers. Perhaps the employee in charge isn't suited to that role. Should we try someone else? Oh no, we have to let Constantin go? Yikes, we have to let him go, don't we? Alright. We need someone for movie masterpieces. You're too expensive though. I don't like that. But at least this will give me my trial run to see what the if you can have more than one person at a attraction. You only put them at level 2 instead of something higher. Literally the best employee so far. You just didn't train him enough? Wait, really? Okay, well, hang on. Let me get this first. Expand any attraction this cycle. You reduce the cost of upgrading that attraction by 50% one time. Same attraction 2 times the cycle to increase its revenue for the current cycle by 60%, or each time you spend funds in the cycle, you will be guaranteed to receive 15% refund. Do we have enough to upgrade something twice? Let's check. Can be upgraded, can be upgraded, can be upgraded. Upgrade costs 30k. Upgrade costs 15. And upgrade costs 15. Okay, so theoretically, as long as they don't exceed their second upgrade doesn't exceed, what is that? 43, 38, I guess like 35, then we should be able to. I'm hoping it's just gonna be like 30 at most. So we could do that. Upgrade the same attraction 2 times the cycle to increase its revenue for the current cycle. Or first time you expand an attraction. We'll go ahead and do this one. Alright, so now he's where? Movie masterpieces. Can you train him more? How do you train him more? Oh, I see. Okay. See, I thought you could just do it the one time. Mellow Manor. Okay, we need to be careful with how we're spending our money right now. We'll do her one training, and then... What did I say we're going to upgrade? Let's do movie masterpieces twice. You can jump up in level by pressing the plus... Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't notice that. Upgrade. And then upgrade. Yep, okay. So it went to 30. Go expand. Oh, we...
Someone needs assistance.
Expand... We can't... We don't have that action points for that. What about... Can we increase her level? High satisfaction. A. Let's see. We want to train you. So now that's 4, 4, and 7. Okay, I think that's pretty balanced. We could probably do them... Yeah, let's just do one more. For both. That's a lot of money we spent today. But I think it'll be worth it. At least in the long run. We may get a dip in profit this time around. Let's see what else we can do here. Manage. Now the movie masterpiece is level 3. It can have 2 employees instead of just 1. Oh, perfect. Invite? Okay, never mind. We don't have... We get these. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. But it would be worth getting a second employee. You don't need to manage the manor until you upgrade again. Oh, okay. I just click that. Okay, so we can only... Can we afford him? Technically. Okay. I'm an action movie actor. I'm here on my director's invitation, and I brought my brothers and sisters along to have fun. This looks great, novel scenery, great views, and welcoming guests, but it just doesn't feel right to have fun all the time, so I figured I've got to do some work. Don't let the mercenary label fool you. Our clients demand protocol, poise, and polished demeanor, and we've mastered them all. Okay, we're down to the eye movements. Bottom line, I'm a fit for most roles you've got, so hire away. I like your confidence. Alright, and he's already maxed out. So, this is going to be an interesting cycle. This is all we can do, I think, right? 2 action points, 1.3k. Taste tracks. Oh, right, for the quest. That's right, there's a whole story going on. Never mind. Alright, we spent a lot, but we gained a lot more back. Edit is all done and posted. Hey, nice. Welcome back. We are running a successful business, it looks like. Only up. Outstanding entrepreneur. According to our sample survey, it seems like there's room for improvement in the service quality for Mellow Manor. With a bit of careful consideration, you'll definitely be able to find the best employee for the job. I think she's fine. Jala's doing her best. She's okay. Just get another person. Hang on. Staff center. Mellow Manor. Let's see. And eaten means someone's got to make grub for him. Only right pick here's a chef like yours truly. Okay, what if we go ahead and recruit you as well? Perfect. You are... Why? Oh, because we can't... Okay, hang on. Next time we upgrade an attraction. Earn 10% more revenue cycle. Obtaining this buff again will enhance this effect. Next time you obtain this buff, earn 20%. Okay, there's that. Or we can do the revenue for just the one place. But I kind of like 10% more revenue altogether. That sounds like more, I think. Look at the tabs at the top of the placement for employees tabs. These? Yeah. Oh, we can only replace. But, like, we need this slot open for him. So, I'm trying to get the... Employees are underleveled for the cycle that you're on. Oh, it's just saying that they're underleveled? Oh, well, if that's the case. We could probably... Oh, wait, I can do, 17? Let's get you to 8 first. 11, 22. Let's hold off on those last 2 levels just for now. Okay, we can expand, or I want to expand this one, or upgrade rather. Okay. Natlan theme zone. Okay, scenic area themed after the Natlanese landscape, adopts the architecture of multiple tribes with bright colors sure to stir the spirits of visitors. That was very wordy. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. Wait, this is really cool. Alright, we could upgrade it again. That's a lot of money, though. Let's... Level 2. Estimated revenue. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now we can put the other guy on staff. Perfect. Lots of satisfaction. This one needs some attention. Let's go to Eclectic Escapades. Also, let me try and manage the manor again. I think we can do that now, because we can invite. Candy shells start out bad, but because they improve every time they're chosen, they quickly become the best food for more money. Candy shells. Okay. Ooh. Oh wait, can I invite? Continue. I guess we just keep doing this. There's no reason to not do this, right? That. Hey. Perfect. Safe. No reason not to get friends. They're from a set pool, so you can't miss out on any later. Okay, I just wasn't sure if there was another use for the candies. Or, you know, whatever recruits them. Alright, so you said candy shells. That's the... was it the food buff? Oh, okay. So they start out bad, but because they improve every time they're chosen, they quickly become the best food for more money. Perfect. Alright, now let's give some attention to our first one over here. Can't upgrade it yet. We can do that next cycle. So the sales are not going to look great, but it'll look better next cycle. Once we get the money to improve it. Also, we can level it up, hopefully twice, and we can put Marine on there as well. So...
I'll catch up.
Question, is it alright for you to post a link to your edit in the videos channel of the Discord. Saw mostly YouTube videos, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm wondering. Let me think for a second if that's the best place for it. It's definitely a place for it. I would say that that's fine to put it in the videos channel for sure.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it
I
is.
will.
What exactly is
1 second.
it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Wait, why does she? Wait, why is the hourglass on her head? Uh, wait. Sorry, I am distracted at the moment. This would be a really funny, like... Oh. This would be a really funny, like... Anyways. Noelle is the hourglass. Yes. You can post... To answer your question, yes. You can post it in the videos channel. What I'm wondering is if it could belong under self-promo. Because we've had an issue recently with someone who was trying to promote like sales, which is not what that channel's for. I want to say edits are fine, but I'm gonna say, just to be safe for now,
Whenever you need me,
put it in the
I'll
videos
be
channel, and you can just say, you know, you can just in your message, you can just make a comment that you edited it, just to, you know, put yourself out there too. That's yes. So yeah. Okay, hang on, Noelle. I need this picture. 1 second. This is really funny to me. And that will go. I'm gonna put it here in stream notes for now to
You
remind me
seem
later.
tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
All right. So enter or end cycle. Action points. Yeah, there's 3, and I don't think we can do a whole lot with that right now. Just a Noelle edit scrap you finished, so you want to toss it in there somewhere. Ooh, if it's Noelle related, you can put it in the Genshin section. Let me see, where is it? I'd say, okay, 10. There is a section under Genshin Impact, the Genshin Impact category, called fan art. You can put it there because video edits definitely count as fan art. So feel free to post it there, since it is Genshin specific. Unless you're talking about a different Noelle, which would really catch me off guard.
Whenever you need me,
Yes, confirm.
I'll be there.
Okay, we are doing really well with the profits. Plus 88%, but we are making bank. Too bad we're not going to see any of this Mora. Funds. Yep, it's just funds. Okay. Performance reward. Perfect. We got the bow. Let's go. Sequence of Solitude. Alright, we will get composite bow tuning kit. That's a cool upgrade material for it, or refinement material. Okay, staff center. Let's get you on deck and ready, Marine. It's my first part-time job and I've never penned a resume. I heard I can just say what I'm good at. I'll cut right to the chase. That's adorable. My first part-time job and I've never penned a resume. I heard I can just say what I'm good at. Oh, bless. I've heard this attraction involves sailing a boat to ferry guests around. Plus, there are lots of underwater activities. As it happens, I've worked on a ship before. Done some work here and there in the biz too. So if anyone falls overboard, I'll haul them back on. Nice. Perfect. Too bad we can't get her on board yet. Soon. Soon though. We won't train her just yet since it won't really do anything. It's Genshin Noelle wouldn't bait me like that. Based on the description and everything, self-promo is best if it's on your own YouTube channel, Twitch, other service, but videos will be best if you're just putting somewhere together but not uploading to YouTube. Yep. Exactly. Perfect. Thank you, Joa. Genshin specific and go in Genshin channel. Yes. I can't wait to see it. I won't be able to watch it on stream. I will watch it after though. If I remember. I hope I remember because it's Noelle. Expand. Oh, we need to go see. Where is it? Okay, upgrade. we have a lot of funds. Okay, upgrade. And then expand? Insufficient. Okay. Oh, we can add marine though. Get in there, marine. And 22. That's beans. That's nothing. Easy. Alright, who else? We can go ahead and max out oh shoot. Uh there we go. Okay. 10 and Mellow Manor. 9, 10. Everyone's leveled up. Perfect. Alright. Easy. These are all doing pretty well. All 34 out of 50. Wait, what are these though? Oh, that's just the applicants. Okay. Alright. Cannot do that yet. What about here? Okay, we can't expand. Okay, that one's expand. That one's expand. What about you? That one's also expand. So, I guess the only thing now... Oh, we should have done the food first, but it's fine. Elementary revenues increased by 40%. Increased by 40. Okay, so this is just choosing one of them to get a 40% revenue increase. I don't know if it matters. How can I see, like, just the overall... Let's see. They all make the same except for this one. So the best one to increase revenue on is the one that makes more. So Mellow Manor. Mellow Manor. Just pick Mellow Manor? Okay, perfect. It's another what you think, don't like it very much, but you've also been staring at it for a long time, giving yourself the benefit of the doubt. Honestly, I feel I know exactly what you mean. And I think that's just a creative process thing. For people who are either perfectionists or very like work oriented. You look at something for long enough and you're just like not satisfied with it, when in reality most people are like, wow, this is really good. So I definitely get like getting stuck in your head and like not liking a product that you make, or you know, I used to do 3D animation and some things just didn't turn out great, and I spent way too long on it for it to not even like get like much better. Like at some point you have to just determine something's done, right? Is what the takeaway advice is. You just have to determine when something is done or when it's good enough. It's sometimes hard to do, but it's just yeah. Sorry, I'm not like great at like the giving advice right now. I don't know why. I am like in management mode. Okay, next cycle. Because we can't do anything with 6 yet. Oh wait, here's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. This is just the overall though. Okay, next cycle. Let's go. Just been looking at it for a long time. I'm sure when you look at it again later, you'll like it. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like that immediate, like, or you know, that initial, just, yeah. Words are hard, I'll tell you. You still have unused action points, so let's keep up the momentum. By making sure none of your action points go to waste, you'll be able to earn even more for the park. But Paimon, we can't use them. That's like saying, hey, you still got change in your pocket. You should totally spend it on something. Nothing costs that little. We need more points to do things. It's change. That's all it is. It's just pocket change. I'm pretty sure. Management Maverick. Alright, cycle 7. Okay. Same attraction 2 times the cycle to increase its revenue for the cycle by 60%. The first time you expand any attraction in the cycle, you reduce the cost of upgrading. Okay, we're gonna... All 3 of them can be expanded, so that would probably be a good one. Let's do that. Reduce the cost by 50%. Or... Hang on. Okay, movie masterpieces revenue. We can actually be very scientific about this. Movie masterpiece. Movie masterpiece is projected to shoot. Where is it? How estimated revenue 37. So 40% increase of that would be 37.4 times 0.4 is 15k. So we can either choose the movie masterpiece buff for an additional 15k, or how much does it cost to expand? What did we want to expand? Was it this one? Wait. It's just action points? You could have used them if you chose to expand instead of upgrade. That was your choice. Wait, but no. It said expansion cost was 8. We didn't have 8. I think we had 6. We physically couldn't have expanded them. Right? Did I skip a cycle? Also, I'm not seeing, like, a Mora expenditure. Had a max of 11. If I used differently, I could have expanded. I don't see how I could have used them differently, though. Oh, you know what? Maybe recruiting used up something. Hang on. Does recruiting use up action points? I'm sure it does. Oh, there are no applicants. Okay, so I won't know for now. More is upgrades on expansions. Well then, what is... First time you expand any attraction in the cycle, you reduce the cost of upgrading that attraction. Oh, upgrade. Okay. Which would be... Well, we're going to expand anyways, so let's expand one of them. Which one do you want to expand? I want to view... How do I get to the... Not this one. Wait, what do you want, Paimon? No, I know. Staff center? This is what I'm looking for. 37, 37, 43. Okay. So if we expand... I mean, I guess we want to try... Let's go and expand Movie Masterpiece. Since we're already going to be using something on it anyways, or we could be using something on it anyways. Expand. Ticket price, max service value. Formulate a strategy. This should be fine. Let's do this. So you expand at full cost, and the next upgrade is half price. Got it. Recruiting does use action points. Okay, got it. So now, can we check? Estimated revenue is 37 still. Okay, so let's formulate strategy, and we'll see if that 37 goes up. Hopefully it does. Now that food is not worth it anymore because it only applies to expansions after you eat it. Oh, shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. Use a special ability to slow down time in the scene. Okay. Wait. I'm forgetting how to do this. I've totally forgotten how to do this. Oh, hang on. Okay, wait. I can do this. Never mind. Wait. I can do this, though. I think I can do this. Haha, don't even need to slow down time. It will definitely be easier if I do, though. Oh, come on. Me in. That's why time stop is on T instead of E. That makes sense. It's still inconvenient, but... Use special abilities slow down time in the scene. That way it'll be easier to hit gauntlet targets that move along the conveyor belt. Oh, well, hang on. I did that out of order. It's fine. Okay, you know what? Noel. No. Okay, maybe not Noel.
I'll catch up.
Never mind. This is better. This is better. Oh, we're too good. Oh, never mind. Oh, we can hit them through the wall. Nice. Oh, we're too good. We don't even need to slow down time. Who needs to slow down time when we're this good? All the names of stages from movie Masterpiece are references to real movies? You'll have to tell me what those movies are, because I don't think I caught any of them. Oh, wait, what now? Oh, okay, we're still not done. Oh, hey, get over here. Cool. We don't even need to slow down time. We're just that good, that fast. And yoink. Or at least most of them. The first stage was the champion duelist. Not sure what that one was referencing, if anything. This stage is Rainbow Eye referencing Golden Eye. I don't think I've heard of Golden Eye. But that's really cool that they're all references. Alright, perfect. Now, the upgrade cost is 80. It could have been 40. So we would have spent 40k, or we could have gained 15k. So we would have saved 40k. I don't know how that plays out in the long run. I don't know. But either way, now the projected revenue is higher. So instead of 15k now, it'll be 41,106 times 0.4 is 16k, 16.4k. So that is going to be better anyways, I think. Alright, can we upgrade 83 points? Okay, we can do one more upgrade. Can we upgrade? Oh, there's only one more to upgrade. Cool. Hey, alright. Rewards, perfect. Alright, that should be the end of this cycle. We only have 4 more of those to get. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80. 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220. James Bond. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Probably best to just upgrade it now while you're at it. Yep, okay. I should have read that first, but... Alright, next cycle. Well done, partner. Numbers like these speak for themselves. This report's nothing short of a business masterclass. Iconic business partner. Let's go. Alright. So we just do this until we get all the rewards, yeah? Staff center. Petite Lumière. Consigliere's ex left hand. And Hajanad. Okay. I don't think any of these places can hold a third person yet. All max level. Okay. Movie masterpieces needs one more person on deck, it looks like. Because they could be doing more. They could be doing more. Themed restaurant. Spend funds to cycle. You will be guaranteed to receive a 15% refund. Or spend 30% less the next time you upgrade any attraction. That's good for one time. This is good for multiple. And Mellow Manor can do Mellow Manor things. That's fine. We'll do this one. Alright. We said we needed to upgrade movie masterpieces. We still... Oh, cool. Attraction points goes up 1. So... We still... Okay, we didn't gain anything from that. We just increased the cap, but we didn't gain the point that... from that increase. Okay, reach business level 6 to upgrade facility. How do we reach business level 6? That's here, okay. Operation bonuses, unlock scenes and theme zones, okay. Funds obtained. It's based on funds obtained? Solely? Oh, that's easy then. We just do well. Expand one of the others instead of upgrading, and too late. Sorry. I was trying to see if we could get this thing unlocked, but I guess not. Can we still expand? Expand? We cannot. Okay. Okay. What else can we do with our action points? We can hire. Let's hire people to be on deck. Movie masterpieces. Let's get this person ready, I guess. Seeing the successful opening of the Chevaumoran film Fantasyland draws in so many film enthusiasts filled with joy. Directed a few films and taken part in the Fontanalia Film Festival. So in theory, that makes me perfect to handle the movie masterpieces attraction and help it become, well, more attractive. I will tentatively agree with that. Alright. We can afford no one else because we are at 3 points. That's fine. Do we want to go ahead and train him? What happens if we just max this out already? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Level 20? Wait. Max. Oh, because he's a... Okay. Well. It's an expensive kid. Okay. Well, at least get him partway there. What can we afford to do right now? Is there anything else? Hang on. Is there anything else that we can do without using action points? What else do we need for these last 3? Stage 2 of Eclectic Escapades. Expand Mellow Manor twice. 50 satisfaction at Mellow Manor. Let's go check out Mellow Manor.
Give it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Manage. Expand. Nothing to manage here yet, right? Yeah, can't invite. We're doing well enough right now. Okay, so I think the only thing we can do is spend funds. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we can only spend funds. So, let's just go ahead and train this guy. That will break the bank. So let's do 15? No, that's way too much for the first. 10. 10's fine. That's not a whole lot. That'll take us down in funds at the current level to 44? No, wait. 54. 154. 153-ish. Oh, okay, never mind. 157. Okay, so we are... Oh, right, because we got the refund. Why did we get a refund? I don't know. I'm not going to question it right now. It wasn't the food, was it? Oh, no, it is. We got the 15% refund. Okay, cool. Well, if that's the case... Where's... The food you chose? Yeah, I was thinking it was... I didn't think. I thought it was upgrades. I forgot it was any time you spend funds. So, that's actually really... Attraction has no... No, I'm just trying to... Okay, so that is actually useful because that means we can take them up to... Okay, a 15% refund on this would be 43,200 divided by what? 0.85? Or no, times 0.85. Times 0.85. 43,200 times 0.85 means we're actually only spending 36.7. Let's do it. Yeah, refund of 64.80. Hang on. What's the... Did I do the math right? 64.80. 43,200 minus 64.80. Yeah, I did the math right. Cool. Good to know I can still do math. What if I get him to 15? I'm gonna risk it. We're at 75.5. And hopefully our profit exceeds, or at least our funds exceed 288. I don't know if it will. At least not this cycle. But surely next cycle we'll have the funds to max them out. And hopefully, you know, get level 6 so we can get this upgraded. We maintained it slightly, I think. Outstanding entrepreneur. Okay. Oh, shoot. Remember, the more levels he has, the more money he makes for you if he's in a position. And don't go to the next cycle yet or not. I'm sorry, Jua. You've been in an Anna stream. Is this event as complicated as it looks? I wouldn't say so. It's not complicated. It's just there's kind of a lot going on, but it's not complicated, in my opinion. Because he would have done better than Uncle Scimitar as he's higher. Oh, right, we could have switched them out. That's right. I forgot that you could switch them out. I thought... I was still stuck in the mindset of like, oh, we have to let them go. Not, we could just give them a shift. Okay. Well, good to know. Available funds. Okay, yeah. Well, staff center. A mech. Miss Gardemetiquette. Miss Gardemetiquette. You don't know who submitted this resume for her, but it looks like a summary of a technical performance manual, and it's a manual that emphasizes the special traits of this Gardemech. Miss Gardemetiquette's autonomous logic systems are flawless. Rest assured that there will be no strange malfunctions. That's kind of suspicious. Miss Gardemetiquette has exceptional language and image recognition capabilities and may fulfill duties effectively as a ticket vendor, guiding guests around the park and ensuring venue safety. Miss Gardemetiquette has a long-lasting battery life and may operate for several days consecutively after a single charge, which is suitable for supporting full-time work. Eclectic escapades. Okay, these are all level 2. Iron Belly. Let's see. We will have to let some people go, it looks like, at some point. We've got... Okay, so... 43, 22, so let's... Yeah, we'll do that first. Nice. We don't have room for these yet. Do we want to go ahead and hire them? Let's see. 30, 60, 90. We could just go and get all of them, but let's not. That's a not great investment at the moment. Don't fire Uncle Scimitar yet because there's a third slot that will open eventually unless you hire the other movie masterpiece 2-star employee. Then you can safely dismiss Uncle Scimitar. Yeah, I'll hold on to him for a little bit. Spend 100% less for the next 5 employee training sessions? Hey, yo. So 2 times the cycle to increase its revenue for the current cycle by 60%. Revenue is increased by 40. Okay, well, we have to expand these two. Eclectic escapades. Wait, hang on. Where did that info go? Where's the one that shows? Oh wait, it's under staff center. This is what I'm looking for. 47, 89, 55. Okay, let's expand eclectic escapades. That could be enough to max out your new employee for free. Wait. For the next 5 training sessions. The new employee. Oh, the kid. That's right. That's actually smart. That's actually so smart. I'm glad I got him to level 15. That was a very heart of the cards moment right there. Alright, where is he? Where do we put him? Movie? Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. We don't even have... We wouldn't have had the cost to train him fully. Mori, welcome in. Thank you for the and the check-in as well. How are you doing? But yeah, our current funds were not enough to do that. Heart of the cards moment gave us exactly what we needed. Perfect, perfect. And thank you for the care package 10. I will do that right now. Alright. That's perfect. That was actually unintentionally big brain. Perfect. And look at the service value. Twice what we need. That's awesome. Okay. We're still gonna work on eclectic escapades. We can't do that yet. Eclectic escapades, expand.
I'll catch up.
Oh, hi Marine. Hey there, boss. Look how hard I'm working. Could you see your way to upping my pay? That way I can buy more gifts for Avel. Oh, wait. That's so cute. Doing good playing some Vow with your brother? Hey, nice. How are the matches going? Avel? Yeah, she's the guide on the Clementine line, Aquabus. We used to be colleagues. For some reason, they transferred her away. Before she left, she would help me with all sorts of stuff. I've been looking for a way to thank her ever since. Oh. But there's me working away, and I've never seemed to have the time. It's only recently that I've finally gotten the chance for some recreation. I originally asked Avel to come with me, but she turned me down. She said something about there's a big event going on, which means there will be a lot of passengers to take care of. So I plan to get her some gifts instead. That's so cute. But that does beg the question, why not Elfan? Elfan? So you're familiar with the Scarlet Spectre? To be perfectly honest, I've never been her biggest fan. She used to take all the most prestigious jobs for herself. It made me look like I wasn't pulling my weight. Shooting, fighting... I mean, she's got almost perfect grades in all of the main professional skills. A talent like that, every time a holiday rolls around, she's sure to receive a deluge of gifts. She certainly doesn't need any more from me. Okay, so she's got 2 reasons why. That's fair, that's fair. We love evil in this house. Expand. That means we have to do another plan formulation. Ooh, why am I lagging there? That was weird. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, cool. Barely made it. We only have 3 boost charges, it looks like. Oh, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we missed some, I think. Shoot. We missed, yeah, like 5.
Someone needs assistance.
This is fine. 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 We're fine. We're fine. And there's a magnet. Cool. Why are we swimming in the sky? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is so cool, though. I love this so much. Isn't this where there was a bomb one time that we disarmed? What if I just, there we go. Yep. Okay. Oh, they recharge. A. The boost charges refresh over time. Special effects, it's supposed to be movie themed. And believe so? Okay. That makes sense, actually. Alrighty. And then 3 action points and 80k to upgrade? Yeah, might as well. Alrighty. We'll hit business level 60, surely. We're like right there on the cusp, so we should get it. Let's see. Expand Mellow Manor twice, and then 50 satisfaction at Mellow Manor. So these are the last two things. Once we get these two, we can get back to the quest. If it's like, if we can do it like, you know. Alright, nice peak. Numbers like these speak for themselves. Alrighty. Staff center. No one just yet, I think, because we need. What is it? Mellow Manor? We need 50 at Mellow Manor, and then to upgrade it twice, which means we're gonna have to do both at the same time. Earn 20% more revenue this cycle, obtaining. Okay, so that's the candy shells. This one, you will guaranteed 50% refund. Or the first time you expand any attraction this cycle, your cost is reduced by 50. I'd probably rather get the 20. Alright, let's go to Mellow Manor. Expand. Alright. Keep upgrading. Yep. Understood. Average satisfaction. How do we... Okay, we have more room here now. Oh shoot, we don't have... Hang on. Let me remove that. Hang on. Let me remove everything real quick and see what we can do. Got a singular line of 4. Could go... Ooh, we could do that. Maybe something like this. And then we've got 3. Another one of these. Alright, 3 and 3. That's both of these. Perfect. Oh, we are... Oh, no, cool. We hit it. We surpassed it. 3 and 3. Let's go. Remember to invite? Oh, that's right. We can invite. I don't think we need to, though. I think this arrangement is good. We also can't invite, so... always take the candy shells. They grow so quickly if you do so. 10-4. Now we need to... Let's see. What was it? Performance rewards. So we got both. Awesome. Got them both at the same time. We 300 no 3 mil 500. Okay. We are not quite there yet. Total revenue is quite a ways away. We got all of the performance rewards though, so it might be a good time after we do these last few things here Upgrade 4, upgrade 3, and 80k, 160k. Estimated revenue is basically 70k, and that's more. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Alright. And then we need business level 6, which is gonna be this next cycle. We have no points, nothing else to do here. We already got the food. Actually, hang on. We could hire someone. Movie masterpieces is fine. That's perfect. We probably want to hire someone for, let's see, 78. Those are both 78. Service value. Oh wait, hang on. I was looking at the wrong thing. 78, 155, 81. So let's get someone for eclectic escapades. You. I kind of wanted the mech though. The garde metiquette. I kind of wanted the garde mech. You're almost a third of the way through the minigame and about a sixth of the way through the quest storyline. Interesting. No, you can't. No, I can't. What? Wait, what can I not do? Oh, right, because action points. Never mind. Understood. Got it. I forget it requires action points. It's not just funds. Okay. Well, then yeah, next cycle. That's business right there. That's how you business. And that should give us business level 6. Yes, it does. Perfect. Which gives us one more performance reward, right? Oh no, we needed, wait, what did we need for business? Oh, upgrade. We needed business level 6 to upgrade this. I think for now, yeah, we'll put the minigame stuff on hold completely. Oh, I shouldn't have removed that. That's fine. New thing unlocked on the encounters. Baressa. How would we get by without a little help from our friends? Spend action points completing special friendly encounters, and the corresponding companion will arrive at the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland to lend you their aid. Some of these friends can serve as consultants for attractions, increasing the income of said attraction. Others can set up special booths and take part in the operation itself. Likewise, they will help bring in additional income. Interesting. Reach level 6 with Movie Masterpiece. Okay, well, can't even do that yet. Movie Masterpiece needs level 6. We could just, yeah, let's save it for next time. I'm glad that we have it unlocked. Let's save it for next time, though. Because I want to get back to the story. We are only a sixth of the way through the story. We may have to split this into 3 streams instead of 2, then. We'll see.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me.
Standards?
Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
Jeez.
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Yeah, me too,
Just
Paimon.
before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there.
The sibilance is very sharp in this recording again.
But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities.
But it's like every other dialogue line.
I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
He was going a bit slow at the minigame. You're calculating a lot more than most people would, and focusing on action points a bit less. So I've got it backwards, is what you're saying.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice.
Yep, that sounds like the government for you.
Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
What toys would you have given him, Mahao?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why,
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch. Something like this.
That's one of the ancient devices, isn't it? I think it means the fact that Kinich uses a how as a weapon. That I thought it was like because he's a like a Saurian bounty hunter, and he encounters other like poachers, so he just kind of he comes across a lot of dangerous people. That's what I thought. But I mean, yeah, he does kind of use a how as a weapon, doesn't he?
whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sketched by a professional engineer, after all.
It's nothing.
You are an artist. If you weren't an engineer, you could be an artist.
Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing?
Yeah, you didn't color it, you didn't sign it.
I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like.
How he uses a how like a gun in his skill. Is he using a how in his skill? I never, like, got a close enough look at what he was shooting from.
And it certainly could shoot as well, too.
I don't have
I
him.
confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
It is a how? That's actually really kind of funny then.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
Thanks a lot, Lepine Pauline. Can't wait for the event to get started.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Oh, he uses a wrist grappling hook to shoot and holds onto a how to levitate. Oh, okay. He does not use a how like a gun. Okay, but how funny would it be if he did?
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
It seems like Kinich has something to say. Let's go find a quiet spot. Saying goodbye to Lepine Pauline, you and Kinich find somewhere you can chat.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
Yeah, it was like an ancient dragon device. Yep, it looked ancient.
Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, It might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon, but in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks. Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
I think I'll join you. La Pena, how is it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Must have been remembering wrong. Thought that he used a how when you press E in his nightfall state. I mean, he does kind of use a how. Ancient Mega Man used to use it. I think I'll join you.
Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
No. We'll go with you, Kenichi. What do we have in here? That is... Oh, okay. I'm going to... Oh, right. The Sour Sauce Ceviche. I forgot about that. I will get that later. Where is... Weapon? There you are. Okay, I will get to that later as well. Oh, and there's Aoife and Auroron.
Oh, man.
How's the eyeball doing tonight? The eyeball is okay. Maybe a tad bit tired, but doing okay. They make it very clear at the end of this quest cutscene. Do they need eye drops? Eye drops would be nice, actually, right now. So now you're remembering when he's grappled, he does something else. So now you want to make sure you're not misremembering. Gotcha. Now that's a gun.
Bro!
No, even he's calling us bro now.
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
Even Aoife knows.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kenichi's here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Yeah, Aoife, get with the program.
Fair point.
He uses grappling most of the time, but when he's grappled to an enemy, he does grab a how to use similar to a gun. Interesting. Okay, so you were right, 10. That is really weird that a how is also a gun.
Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why you're
Real.
here, of course.
For vegetables.
Forkakuku. Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
Chevrolamine. Wait.
Why you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
Not even close. That's
It's
kind of close.
Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
It's okay.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
Interesting.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
That's nice of you.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right. but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
I love Aoife. He's great.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too?
Yup.
See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Auroron is providing the vegetables that you heard Escoffier praising earlier? Wait, that's so funny.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all.
He loves his vegetables after all.
In that case, guess I better start over. Hi guys, my name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Nice to meet you, little bro.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore. So, what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife is 5 years old, confirmed.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
It's giving Gallagher.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
Did you have to say it like that? Did you have to make a rhyme like that?
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Wait, but does that mean that birds aren't allowed to fly? So, are birds not allowed to fly in Fontaine on the first 3 days of the month? Because basically, that's the precedent we're setting if we disallow Kakuku and even Ahau, since he's technically a Saurian. And also even Paimon, since she's sentient. Like, birds are getting arrested in Fontaine. They address this later? I hope so. I hope they do.
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Put him on mute like a device.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
I guess that's what flying objects do.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
It's rubbing off on her too.
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Paimon, your imagination is just as creative as usual.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
In other words, right now in this building there could be not one awesome source, but two.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right, Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kukuku.
As it happens, Kenichi and I were just heading over to the Palais Marmonia for something else.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kukuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
I don't think that's your call.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kukuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Hilarious.
Back when we first met Kukuku in the wild and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
And I never imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh, well, I definitely saw that coming.
Huh?
You're only 5 years old after all.
Oh my gosh, he's not gonna let him live that down, is he? Jua, if you can think of like a decent stopping point, let me know. Alright.
Nothing new there. The first few days of every month are always noisy. Nothing new there.
Okay. It's Eon! How you doing, my guy? What is the meaning of work, really? Don't think too hard about stuff, alright? What has our choice behind me? Just take the useful experience on. Hello there! Hello, I'll get the materials needed today right away. Oh, it's you! Meet again, traveler. It's my pleasure. And no, it's not mere formality. Seeing you, da-da-da-da. Still feeling the pressure. Yeah, I've gone through this with him before. I just like the hello there.
What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there?
There are strange sounds coming. Oh, come on. Dang it. There are strange sounds coming from Monsieur Nivelette's office. Do you think we should go in and check on him? I can't remember if she's the British one or not. Why is Wriothesley here?
No way, bro!
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
Finish this quest and then you share some post-quest dialogue. Then we can end for the day and do the second quest later. Perfect.
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Huh.
Oh no.
For real now?
Bro!
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
He's a bro of a bro.
He's a friend! Yeah! A saurian friend of a human friend!
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Nivelette.
For real?
Oh, the little
Traveler,
Paimon
Was there
smirk
something
cute.
important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
I'm glad Ray Chase at least got back. Came back for this. And also, I forget who Wriothesley's VA is, but they're both back, and that's awesome.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Nervalette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his photo in the papers. But as for this other gentleman...
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden.
For some reason, when he spoke there just now, it reminded me of V from V for Vendetta.
Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, that sounded just like me. But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
I believe he said, or rather, I suppose he meant, that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Huh.
Sure thing, bro.
Alright, I didn't really like Kakuku in the very beginning, but he quickly grew on me. This is all a bit strange, but they really are a great pair of awesome Sorai.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Tells Neuvillette and Risley about Lapine Pauline finding the gun. Neuvillette makes inquiries with the relevant personnel, and sure enough, they locate the box and the gun that Lapine Pauline spoke of. Okay.
Wow. It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch. It must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Ridesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
Did this refresh from the black screen? It didn't. Okay. Pleasure to meet you was the line that Kuku learned, I guess.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
That's funny.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wait, how can I?
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
That's as fast as I can do it. Okay. I wonder if they just took Risley's line and then pitched it up a bunch to make it sound like that, or if the person who voiced the Kakuku just did like the same exact intonation.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this gun's lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
That goes for me too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
They probably let Kakuku's VA listen to Risley's recording. Probably. That's, yeah, very likely.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left is to...
have Kakuku sign the document, the confidentiality agreement.
You miss me, bro? You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros from Natlin.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kakuku qualifies as a flying object. And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Paimon is floating around, though. If Kenichi and Kakuku are being, if they're in hot water over this law, assuming we're still in the first 3 days of the month, why is Paimon allowed to go? Is it because we saved Fontaine? But Paimon's a balloon? Only with the string, though. Only with the string that Linny gave us. That was the only thing, and she doesn't have that string on her anymore, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know, there's a whole lot of hullabaloo going on. In fact, you could say a whole lot of hullaballoon. Alright, anyways.
Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kakuku. Excited?
I can help pass the message on to his friends.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
Don't mention it.
Alright then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
Doesn't matter, she was officially classified as a balloon, so she's been seen as one for the future string or not. Really? Oh, hi, Cuckoo.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Nadland would soon start showing up all over the world. But I hadn't expected anything like this.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro!
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kukuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you.
Oh, she'll be, well, yeah.
So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro!
I'm being officially classified as balloon is crazy. Alright, open up and take a look. Ooh! Oh, that's cool. Stash away for now. Wait, that's cool, though. I love the little interactive thing there. I love it. Also, wait a second. Didn't they say they had to... I guess they didn't, like, physically crack it open. This is so satisfying. Okay, really good sound design, too. They cracked the lock. Alright.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kukuku!
What's the situation? How bad is it?
There's some good news and some bad news.
Oh no. When I saw that Kukuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kukuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
That's a line I've heard Kukuku say. Both of those, actually. For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kukuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Even had an interesting chat with some veritable VIPs.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
Why
As
not?
For the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kukuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Marmonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kukuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
You'll just have to wait a bit longer.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kukuku actually gets out.
Hey.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Alright, bro.
Yay, problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
Why not tomorrow, Paimon? Why another day? After this dialogue, point some errors and then you can stop for the day. Alright, I have a feeling that one of those is going to be the hotel. So I'm gonna start making my way there. Go to the front of the Hotel de Boer. Okay. Alright, we just hit 3 hours as well, so perfect. Ooh, I forgot about this shiny box over here. That was weird. Okay, okay. That's the steam bird. Wrong way. There they are.
I've realized we're in a bit of a tricky situation here.
What do you mean?
If we go out, we won't have time to watch that film we rented.
But if we stay in and watch the film, we won't have time to go out.
Oh, you realized it too?
Oh my gosh. Also, hang on, let me snooze this ad. Because we're going to end soon anyways. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, pretty smart for a 5-year-old.
They're still on with the joke. Okay, anyways, is there other post-quest dialogue, Jua? You know what? Hang on, I want to go inside. Actually, no, I don't. I lied. There's no one else I can think of except maybe inside the palais.
Someone needs assistance.
Someone decided to investigate at the Cheval Morin Film Fantasyland. Ooh, okay. I will go there. Oh, you know what? That would have been the same dialogue anyway. So yeah, we will go there now. To investigate at the Cheval Morin. Investigate. Could it be Charlotte? That's a huge squirrel. What the heck? These are, oh, they're the ones from the managing. But that's still, that is a huge, look at it. It's as basically as big as Noelle, considering the tail. Okay, who would be here? Why is my game lagging? Oh, hey, Kinich. You guys see that too, right? Like, switch. My game is lagging for some reason.
It's all your fault! All your fault! Your fault, your fault, your fault!
Stop yelling and get to the point.
If you hadn't kept me locked away, I could have asked that judge to step in for me! He'd have backed me up for sure, and then we'd have kicked your sorry little butt!
For real now? Did you even hear yourself?
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
You'd better focus on outsmarting Kukuku first.
Nice. Alright. I take it that's probably it. All the other dialogue will be stuff you already heard before? Okay, perfect. That was... Okay, so this is interesting. I don't know if I'll do minigame stuff in my own time or not. Oh wait, actually, how long do we have? 10 days. Oh yeah, so we've got plenty of time then. I can split this into 3 streams if I need to. Especially, where is it? Treasure all above. 11 days? Hang on, let me double check that. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm pretty sure I can split this into 3 streams and still be able to do Escoffier's story quest and get the bonus rewards. That'll be the last day, I think. Perfect. This is case tracking. That's for the next one. Okay, perfect. Nice. Oh yeah, my ping is red. I'm just not saying why. Why is my ping like around 400?
Whenever you
Oh,
need
it's
me, I'll
it's
be
getting
there.
better. Nope. Okay, it's nope. All right. Looks like that's enough Genshin for the day. All right. Oh, also, my stream is like so far behind for some reason. Hang on. Okay, so something's up with my internet, I think. All right. Well, that's fine. We are
You seem tired. Would you like some tea?
we're gonna
I'll brew
just
you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
gonna do that. Where is Genshin? Pause that. Ripnell's internet? Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine, surely. I'm gonna snooze the ad again so we don't get an ad as I try to find someone to raid out to. Who is live right now? Let's see. Stream randomly crashes just as Noah is trying to enter something. I mean, I wouldn't be super surprised based on some previous not great things happening with my stream uh in the past. There is precedent, I will say. Okay, so if we do this filter, okay, this, this, this. Okay, so I'm not seeing. I don't remember this person, but I'm following them. Interesting. They're not doing Genshin right now, though. Alright, let's just look for some friends then. Oh, is... Nope, they're not live. They were live. They went live earlier. Hang on, let me check here. Okay. This friend is not live. This friend is not live. This friend is also not live. Okay. I do see a friend who is live. They are doing Final Fantasy. We could go say hi to them. We might do that. Let me check one more time for Genshin. Alright. Yeah, let's just go say hi to our friend Gray. They're not doing Genshin? Yes, Veil Gray is online. They are the one doing Final Fantasy. So let's go say hi to them. Part of me wants to do like a no way bro raid, but I'm deciding against it. Let me get the raid messages in there. No way, bro. No way, bro raid. That would actually be kind of funny. Actually, you know what? I'm not entirely opposed to it. You know what? Fine. Whatever. Let me why can I not? Alright, no. You know what? I can't do it in the message bar for whatever reason. We're doing that. You are pro no way pro raid. Alright, if you want to. Oh, I missed the R. What the heck? Copying things is difficult, apparently. Alright, there we go. We will do that. No way pro is hilarious though. Alright. Start raid. Alrighty. Perfect. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you all being here, as always. I will see you guys next time for part 2, and maybe part 3, of the Whirling Waltz event, depending how far we get. We'll see. But I will see you all then. No way bro. Okay, perfect. You know what? I'm doing it. We're doing the no way bro raid. Alright, I will raid with that message as well. Cool. Thank you, Joa, for getting that. I will see you all next time. Hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Bye.